I don't know. I've just had a shower and so it's in its process of becoming buffy. Or fuzzy, frizzy, becoming frizzy. Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. I was originally, before I was gonna go away, film a bunch of videos, edit them while I was on holidays, and when I get back I can upload them. Did I film anything? No. But this is my last haul for the year. I haven't really done many hauls because I don't really buy many books at the same time. Actually, that's a lie. I got 2 books / box sets that I got gifted to me for Christmas, and I'm so thankful for them, and I'm so excited to read them. I think I might go through the books that aren't box sets, even though there's only 4 box sets. First book is The Secret History. This is one of the different covers for this book. I do have the other cover that I bought from Big W, but it's very thick, words are small, and I didn't know if I actually wanted to read it after a while, and I saw this and I was like, now I need to read it because this is intriguing me. So I bought this version because it made me want to read it more, so I bought it, and I still have not read it, and it's been like 3 months. I've just heard this book is very slower than If It Were Villains, but is so much better, and so I definitely want to give it a go. I know there's only 4 chapters in this whole book, I think. So it's kind of like Dead Poets Society. I'm excited to read this book, and this did cost me quite a bit. Next book that I got is The Atlas Paradox. This is the second book in the Atlas 6 series trilogy or something like that. I know there's a 3rd book coming out. I do not remember what it's called, but I know she announced it at like a convention thing. Did I enjoy the first book? Kind of. Were there a lot of things wrong with it? Yes. I did buy the new cover. Oh, here's in the back. Ooh. I will try and go back and read the Atlas 6 again, but the new, like, published version. Okay, next one. Next book is Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. All I know is that this is a sad book, and I really wanted a sad book because at the time I wanted to cry. But did I end up picking it up? No. But I still bought it. I've heard, obviously, that this is very sad. I don't know what this is about. It doesn't give you much on the back. I want to go into this book blind, you know, and I've seen honestly nothing about this book. It's just one of those books that I really want to read to make me cry, so we'll see what happens. Next book that I bought has been on my TBR for such a long time. Probably since start of 2021 it was on my TBR. It was like at the bottom of my Amazon wish list, so you know it's been on there for a while. But I got These Hollow Vows. I know there's a second book. I forgot what it's called. All I know about this book is that there's a love triangle. As you can see, the 2 guys in the back in the shadow, like, they're mysterious. He reminds me of Rowan, and he reminds me of Dorian. What a coincidence, it's Ronan instead of Rowan. I've heard very mixed things. When I first heard about this book, everyone was loving it, and recently I've kind of seen a little bit of like disappointing stuff, but I want to give my own opinion on this, and I want to read it. I'm very excited. I'm getting back into my fantasy phase, which I am loving. It's just romance is not cutting it for me. Yeah. Getting back to my fantasy phase. If you have any fantasy underrated books you can recommend me, put it in the comments because I need more fantasy books. I do have a trilogy that I wanted to buy. Sometimes I can't really spot if writing is good or bad. I mean, it is kind of obvious sometimes when it's bad, but sometimes at the same time it's kind of like, I think I read too many romance books that are kind of like all the writing bunches up together because they literally write the same thing most of the time. And then you have fantasy books over here that are like same but completely different. Next book is another book that I had my TBR for a very long time. Saw it was on sale and it was available and I got it. Red Queen. I think this is it like a dystopian fantasy? Sad thing is this book has been spoiled for me. That's not going to stop me from reading this book and hopefully enjoying it. I know that this book and I think the second book are the best ones, or mainly this one, and then like the 4th and the 5th one are terrible. But if I really enjoy this book and it ends on a cliffhanger, I will be buying the second book. If I really enjoy that one, I'll buy the 3rd book, and probably not the 4th book. I love the cover. It's simple but stunning. These 3 books I actually got on holidays, so I only bought them this week. First book that I got is Kingdom of the Wicked. Again, it's been on my TBR for a very long time. I think it's not that floppy. I've heard mixed things about this book. I think that's what took me so long to get this book, just because I've heard it's good, I've heard it's bad, I've heard in between. Nonetheless, I will give it a go, and if I like it, I'll get the second and then maybe the 3rd book. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed that this is not the right size for this first book. But I got Vow Thieves finally after bloody, I'd say, a year and a half waiting for this book to come out in paperback. I finally have it in my hands in paperback, but it's by a different publisher. It's not Squarefish, so it doesn't match with Dance of Thieves. So many people just love this duology, and I finally have this in my hands. I just need to go back and reread Dance of Thieves. The last single book that I got, I've heard nothing about. I looked on Goodreads and there actually is so many good reviews about this book, and it's like in the 4-star like overall rating thing. I got Sky Without Stars. Look at this cover. I saw that and I was like, immediately buy. The next one is Between Burning Worlds, and then there's another one. I don't know what it's called. Oh, this is the System Divine. I really like the cover. I read a little bit of the back. I don't want to read too much of it because I kind of want to go in blind. I think it'll be awesome. How romance and destiny collide in the sweeping reimagining of Victor Hugo's masterpiece. I don't know how to pronounce that because I butcher it every single time. I can actually give my full opinion on this book without so many people like being so offended. It's like not a popular book on BookTube, BookTok, Bookstagram. I haven't seen it really anywhere at all, so I think that'll be very nice, and you guys get to see my opinion on it if I read it. On to the box sets that I got. I only have 4, but I'm very, very excited for all of these. The first one that I got is the, what's it called? The Villains Duology. First book is Vicious and the second book is Vengeful. I hate how they're 2 different feels of the cover. Like this one's matte and this one's not. This is by V.E. Schwab, and I've heard amazing things about this duology. So I'm very, very excited to read them. I do not know much about them. A lot of books I do not know much about. I'm not gonna lie. Unless they're like talked about over and over again. It's always good to see books that are popular but aren't talked about as much. I'm excited. I can't wait. I actually got a poster with it. I didn't realize that some come with posters, and I got a poster and it looks so good. I'm gonna put it on my wall, but I need to fix my room first. The covers that we have here are good. They're nice, but they feel so plain to me, and so I needed to get these ones. So I got this one, which is gorgeous, and then that one. Like, look how nice these are. These are stunning. Next one I got, I'm so excited for. I started actually watching this series not that long ago, probably about a month ago, and I'm almost on the last season. I'm almost on season 8. And everyone knows this series. Everyone, their mothers, their fathers, their cousins, their best friends. It is Game of Thrones, and I have the box set. I am so excited. Yes, I am currently on season 7 of Game of Thrones. I am loving it. I expected a bit more because of how many people love this show. It's still really good. I really enjoy it. They hype up like Jon Snow in it like so much, and I'm just like, why not Daenerys? Like, she's a queen, but everyone talks about Jon Snow. But yes, these are the first, I'm bad at counting, 6 books. I know the last one has both the parts intertwined, I'm pretty sure. And these are the mass paperback ones, so they are small. I think you can only get this series in mass paperback. I'm not sure. If someone doesn't have them in mass paperback, let me know. I can't wait to see more of the characters in a bit more depth and a bit more detail, and hopefully everything makes more sense, because even though some things do make sense in the show, some things do not. They're so small. And the writing is absolutely tiny, but I'm so excited to read them. Next series that I got was, oh wait, sorry. This was also gifted to me by my nan for Christmas. I'm so happy that I got them. Thank you, nan. I don't know if she watches my videos. I kind of hope she does not. The next box that I got is by a friend, and I'm so excited, honestly, to try and read these books again, because I did read the first one in 2020 or 2020 to 2021, but I need to go back and read it. I don't know why there's a freaking dent in the 3rd book. But I got the whole Acadia series. I am actually excited. I did read a little bit of the 2nd book because I did have the first 2 books. I'm so happy that I have this box set. I already know what happens in this book, and I'm probably like, I don't know how excited I'm going to be for this one, because I do not like Nesta, but a lot of people have changed their opinion on Nesta after this book, so maybe I will too. If you want to see me do a reading vlog for all these books, let me know, and I will definitely do them. I have all the books. I actually never thought I would own all the books in my life. The next one, I'm currently reading one of the books a little too late into it, because I've already read technically the 5th book I got the whole Donegal series. I do not regret one thing. This was worth every single dollar. I love this series with my whole entire chest, even though I've only read 5 of the books. The reason I actually got these books was, one, because I really wanted them for such a long time, because I absolutely love these covers, and I didn't realize how I could just be putting this on a table and it wouldn't crack the spine. Like, it does like that little curve thing, but I don't care about that. She's the thickest of them all, and I'm questioning why this one is like so thick. But look how stunning these covers are. Like, they're simple but in like the most stunning way ever, and I'm so excited to read them. The box is kind of coming apart, which is kind of upsetting. I love you. What's that one? I love you, my superhero. I love my daddy, my superhero. Rowan is daddy, so is Dorian. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and liked seeing all the books that I have gotten recently, that I've bought and I've been gifted. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to do all the usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know every time that I upload. And I will see you guys in 2023. Bye!